Excuse me, Mr. Gio.
Yeah, what's up?
What does it take to become a champion?
You gotta dream, you gotta think, you gotta act, you gotta ball, you gotta bleed, and most important, you gotta believe.
You gotta dream
Like a champion,
think
like a champion,
act
like a champion, say I'm a champion.
soar
Like a champion,
Bleed.
like a champion,
Look in the mirror and believe.
you're a champion.
You gotta dream
Like a champion,
think
like a champion. You're tuned in to IChampionHealth Chats, the podcast for amplifying community voices and advancing health for all in Lexington, Kentucky. Each episode connects you with local champions who bring powerful stories, useful tools, and fresh ways we can show up for ourselves and others. Let's lock in and learn how we can champion health together. Welcome, listeners and viewers. I am excited to announce a special crossover season that brings together voices from across our community. I am Gerald Gibson, founder and executive director of Operation Making a Change, and I'm the host of IChampionHealth Chats, a podcast where we explore real stories and fresh ideas to advance health for all across Lexington. And I'm also excited to announce I am joined by someone whose leadership helped make this collaboration possible.
Thanks, Gio. I'm Dr. Abini Elamine, co-founder of Project Ricochet and host of The Ricochet Effect, a podcast about community leadership and the impact of local action. What you're about to hear was recorded live at the 2025 Central Kentucky Black Family Conference, an event I had the privilege of helping bring to life. The conference brought people together from all walks of life, families, leaders, and neighbors, to focus on health, connection, and building stronger communities through conversation and shared experience.
This year, the IChampionHealth Initiative and Project Ricochet teamed up for something special, a joint series of community interviews we're calling The Talking Drum.
Across this series, you'll hear from youth, professionals, and artists, people who make Lexington the community it is. These conversations were led by Mr. Gio and Terry Dunford from the Voyage Movement and also the Ricochet Effect podcast as a co-host. They dive into personal stories about health, leadership, family, and life's everyday moments, both the joyful and the challenging.
Whether you were part of the event or you're just now tuning in, this series is a chance to reflect, connect, and hear what matters most straight from the people in our community.
Make sure to follow hashtag IChampionHealth Chats and the Ricochet Effect podcast at WUKY so you don't miss any part of the Talking Drum series and other future episodes. Now, let's take a moment to listen and celebrate what makes our community strong.
Welcome, fellas. Man, we got a treat right now. We got some of the youth of the community in the building, man. How are y'all doing? Introduce yourself for us real quick.
What's going on, y'all? It's Tony Wavy. Blessed to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
No doubt.
My name's Jay. I go to Henry Clay High School.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all.
All right.
Well, welcome, Kings. How y'all doing, man? Y'all good?
Good.
Yeah, we're
Man,
good.
we appreciate y'all stopping by, man, and being a part of this wonderful podcast. So, of course, I'm gonna go straight in with it. You guys are boots on the ground in the community. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
we see y'all doing a lot of work. So, the first question is, what does community mean to you guys?
Community, number one, the end of that word, unity.
Come on.
Unity. And what unity is the coming together of and the gathering of people, whether that be like-minded or not like-minded. It's just the gathering of people, whether that be, you black, you white, you this, you that. It doesn't matter what you are, but bringing in all nationalities, bringing in all different people to come in as one, one. So that's what community is. So to commune together, to gather, and just whether that be to have fun, whether that be to spread a message, whether that be to whatever that may be, just coming together as one.
Yeah.
Like it. What about you, Jayceon? You got something to add to that?
Yeah. Same thing what he said, basically, unity and, starting with the youth and everything. To have a good community, you got to start young and then it goes up,
And we need the OGs to teach the youth.
That's right. Work your way up.
We need all those pieces.
I love it.
Man,
I
I
love
just
it.
want to say this real quick, man. I'm so proud of you, my brother.
Yeah.
Like,
He
just
know.
from seeing you for probably about a year or so ago to now, man, this is what it's about when you got that village and you wrap them around, because there was a lot of people that poured into you, man.
Yeah.
So to watch you on the football field and now you doing track And that, I mean, it's just beautiful, man.
You done balled out,
My
man.
tear
Balled
ducts
everything.
are kind of low, so if y'all see me, it ain't because I'm crying. I got low tear ducts.
That's right, man. Yeah, you just got your flowers. Come on.
Yeah, man, because we
Appreciate
gotta
that.
pour into these youngsters. We gotta highlight these youngsters, man.
That's right.
You know, we do so much when something happens and we run to these small group of individuals, but we got more babies doing good
Yeah.
than bad in the
And
community.
yeah, it's
what I mean?
it's crazy because it's a lot of times we get so much poured out into the negativity. We
Yeah.
give so much attention and energy to the negativity, but it's so much positive going on too.
That's right.
And sometimes it seems like it outweighs, like the negativity. It outweighs. It's like a million good things going on, but then there's one
Mm-hmm. Right.
bad thing happen. Let's go to that. You know what
It's
I'm
so
saying?
polarizing though. But that leads me to my next question though. Let me see where it's at. What gives you hope in the community right now? Like, what are some of the things?
When I was starting off my ninth grade in high school, it was a lot of bad things going on in my neighborhood. I could see it and everything, and I started playing football and I started coming outside more to be with them. I used to hoop with them and try to do good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? I was still trying to do good for them. And then now they all playing football. Now they all playing basketball. And we always
Yeah, so you was inspiring them just
Yeah.
by being present, and now they seeing what you doing, they start moving in your direction.
Yeah.
What you think, Tony?
What gives me hope towards the future is just seeing young people, just people in general, just strive to do, creative things and getting outside of their boxes and getting in a space where they're using their talents and their gifts to uplift one another, or just being a way of expression, or a space to where, you're doing more than just, going about your day, living day-to-day basis. Oh, I'm just working a job, or oh, I'm just going to school, doing this and that. But then you living off your gift and the gifts that God gave you.
That's right.
You producing. You're putting something out into the earth. You building upon the universe. You know what I'm saying? You building in this space. So when you see other people building in the spaces, creating new platforms, creating new things for people to, just have an avenue, have a recreational activity to do. It's always a beautiful thing. I love seeing people create.
Man, let me,
Love
before
it.
you get into your
Love
question, how old are y'all young brothers, man?
18.
25.
If they talking like this,
25.
man, it's the next generation, man.
Man, listen, it's always inspiring to see our younger generation preparing for the future, man. I
Man,
mean,
no
it's
question.
an honor and a pleasure to be able to sit here, man, and just listen to you guys. The baton has definitely came to you. It's coming to you even more. And so, what I want to know is, you guys obviously show up for a lot of people, right? And that can be a wear and tear sometimes. So, how do you guys pour into yourselves? What keeps you going? What's the motivation? What's the inspiration? How do you take care of self?
Haircut.
Yeah, keep it
That's
simple.
right. Look good.
Sometimes, yeah.
I say, well, yeah, of course, haircuts, things like that. Always trying to look good, but then, it's just like when you just sit and take the time to just relax, you know what I'm saying? And take time to, in self and just, think about the things that, God has blessed us with. And that's always like, okay, let me do some reflection. And that's always a blessing. But then not only being able to do reflection, just I like being around people. You know what I'm saying? Especially family and people I'm, close with, because I feel like that's always healing to me.
Come on.
When I'm being around people that I love, like, Jay, my cousin, like when I get to spend time with the boys, we go hoop, we do the things, like,
Right.
That's enjoyment to me. We got family gatherings, we eating good. That's enjoyment to me, because, I love the time by myself, but then when I get to sit and, just be with people that I love, that's always, top tier.
That's good.
Yeah, I probably say the same thing. Family for real, and seeing people change for the better.
Okay.
That's what keeps me going.
Lastly, man, and I know this is gonna touch you a little bit, and I think you do a little bit of art too. Keep talking about you rap, but I ain't heard no flows. But all right,
You rap?
Nah,
See
I
what
fell
I'm
back
saying?
on
But
that.
then tomorrow, but anyway, let me move on. How do art and culture serve as tools for activism and healing in your life?
So recently, well, actually, it was about a year and a half ago, I had the opportunity to go back to my hometown of Monroe, Michigan, which is like a small town south of Detroit. I moved from there when I was 10, but I had the opportunity to go back there and do a mural, a big mural project, know. And when I did that, it not only showed me the impact that it had on the community around me, from, the young people to the homeless, because I'm right there in the center of the park, right? And as I'm in the center of the park, I'm working all night, so it's homeless people out there. And I seen the impact. It's little kids in the neighborhood. They coming to see me, painting with me. And it just showed me that it's more than just the painting on the wall. This is an inspiration to the next generation that can sit on this wall for years to come and people be inspired by that. It can show you that a black kid from this very small town south of Detroit, he if he can make it out, I can make it out. If he can do this, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the thing about arts and culture, it's a reflection of what's going on in the community. It's a reflection of what's going on in society. So it's what creates the narrative, right? It's a reflection of the narrative, and it creates the narrative. So what's going on in the art, like whether that be the Sexy Reds or NBA Youngboys, it was a direct reflection of what's going on in the community. So now he wearing a shiesty mask, all the kids gonna wear a shiesty mask. He's shooting, all the kids gonna shoot. And the same, so now we got Kendrick Lamar. He did the big, the big show, and we seen the impact that had, and there was a shift in the culture. So now things are being more artistically driven in the music, from a Doechii to more attention kids are paying more attention to words now. Let me break down these lyrics. So art is a direct reflection of society. So what you do in art is activism as a whole. So how
Yeah, Jayceon, you young, you got a playlist. You probably got certain songs you play before you go on the field or on the track, right?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that, how connected they are and it influences you?
Yeah, definitely. When I'm playing sports, I feel like I get to express myself, on the field or on the track or anything like that,
Okay.
All right, man, Young Kings, man, we appreciate y'all
Yes, sir.
blessing us with y'all presence, man. Thank you for inspiring me today. Thanks for tuning in to IChampionHealth Chats. If something you heard in this episode spoke to you, don't forget to follow us and share it with your community. You can find us on social media at IChampionHealth or email us at ichampionhealth@uky.edu. IChampionHealth is a collaboration between UK Prevent Community Engage Alliance and Operation Making a Change. This season of the podcast was supported by UK Healthcare's Healthy Kentucky initiative. The information shared here is from the IChampionHealth team or our guests. These views do not necessarily represent the official position of or endorsement by UK Healthcare. You can explore wellness resources from UK Healthcare and a free suicide prevention training at kyqpr.ukhc.org.